My name is Bjarne Vonsild. I'm a teacher trainer. I have worked as an English teacher and teacher trainer for the last 30 years in the Far East, the Middle East, Europe and South America. Now, in Europe, North America and the Far East, you need to do the CELTA or equivalent to get a teaching job. This, of course, makes all the sense in the world. Teaching English is a complex profession. It's not just because you can speak English that you can teach it effectively. In this video, I'll tell you about the importance of doing Cambridge qualifications. Let's talk about the CELTA. Despite having worked on various teacher training courses, the one I like working on the most has got to be the CELTA course. And why is that? Well, it's the one training course I have worked with which has the most profound effect on how trainees teach. And most importantly, the trainees who do the course really get to understand the learning teaching process. It not only equips teachers with the practical skills that are necessary for effective teaching, but it facilitates trainees develop personally. I see trainees leaving the course feeling much more confident and prouder about what they do, with a firm knowledge they are well-trained professionals. So don't be a teacher without a proper qualification. Give importance to your profession, become a professional teacher, get a better job and get more students. Furthermore, if you're keen to have an international experience, with the CELTA certificate you can land a job as a teacher anywhere in the world. Now, the other course that is fantastic for teachers and for those that need an excellent level of English in their career or academic purposes is the C2 Proficiency, which used to be known as the CPE, right? To be a fully rounded teacher, you obviously need to master the language that you teach, be it language in an academic context, in business, and in informal settings. The knowledge acquired in the C2 Proficiency preparation classes really helps overcome insecurities teachers may have in these areas. The C2 Proficiency is the highest level language exam offered by Cambridge. Through preparing for this, teachers and those who intend to embark on international careers gain an in-depth knowledge in the language and of the proficiency needed in reading, writing, listening and speaking. And with the C2 Proficiency, in your CV, you can provide internationally recognized proof of this knowledge to employers and for acceptance in universities. The C2 Proficiency is different from the CELTA in that it's a language exam, meaning you learn grammar, vocabulary and the 4 skills, reading, writing, listening and speaking. Whereas the CELTA is a teaching qualification and there is no exam at the end. In the CELTA there is what we call continuous assessment throughout the course. Now, once you have done the CELTA and you have experience, there is another very exciting career or course that you can pursue. If you're a teacher who really wants to get further in your career, I strongly advise you to take the Delta. I think that more and more teachers who have done the CELTA realize that if you want to keep growing in the English language teaching market, the Delta is an amazing step forward. Academically, it's on par with doing a master's degree, which means it gives trainees a profound knowledge, not just of how to give classes, but the whole rationale behind what we do in planning and teaching. This doesn't just give teachers priceless skills for planning courses and lessons that make use of different methods, but also enables teachers to work in more senior teaching roles. In most countries, you cannot, for example, work as a director of studies without the Delta. And to become a qualified teacher trainer, you really need to do the Delta first. So for teachers who aim to go ahead with their career, this is the one. Another exam that target language work with is the IELTS. I used to be an IELTS examiner, and this exam is for those who need to prove their level in an immigration process, or for studying abroad. This is an exam again of the 4 skills: reading, writing, listening and speaking. But because it is required for immigration processes to English-speaking countries or for studying abroad, it is or has become the fastest growing English exam in the world. So these are the 4 Cambridge University qualifications that Target Language works with. Join us and go further. See you soon.